Hello Leo, this is Monica with the Lynx Tarot. Welcome or welcome back. Before we jump in here, I want to tell you, as I was shuffling for your reading, the saying went through my head, the luck of the draw. So what I think is that something you've been thinking about is worth taking the chance on. So it's worth a chance. You might be pleasantly surprised. It's worth the try. Okay, so the luck of the draw. And also, I want to say that you might feel like something was just luck or that you were given a break, so to speak, which is good. That would be a good thing, right? And know that you deserve it and it came your way because you put yourself out there. Like if you hadn't put yourself out there, this opportunity or gift would not have come your way. Okay, so the luck of the draw. So something might seem like it happened by chance or that you've been given a break. But this is all good. This is a good thing. Okay, so let's jump in here with the Energy Oracle cards, and maybe we'll get more on that as we go along. Okay, Leo, we have strategy. Yeah, so put yourself out there, form a strategy. Say in work, you might be up for promotion and you think that, you know, it'll never happen, that someone might get it before you ever would, and maybe that person leaves, and then you get the promotion. Don't tell yourself, oh, it's just because I was next in line, or just because I was here, it was just the luck of the draw. Well, it happened for a reason. It was meant for you. Okay, so regardless, always form a strategy. It's a great card. Forming a strategy means doing so would really put good energy into whatever you've been wanting or working on in your life, okay? The feather is telling me there is a lot of spiritual support here and also an important communication. You might want to write down how you want to communicate something to someone important. We have 21 and 3, and here we have 38, which breaks down to the master number 11. So for those who like numerology, you can look up those numbers. This represents the 4th chakra, Archangel Raphael. And I was saying about communication, this is the 4th chakra. Well, it's not the throat chakra, but the heart chakra. So communicating something that may partially come from your heart. Okay, so if this has to do with business, yeah, you wouldn't think you'd be coming from your heart. Speak in business terms, but don't be afraid to show how you feel. Like, I really want this position. I'd be so excited if I were offered this position, and this is why, kind of in that sense. Okay, let's get another one from here. Cornucopia, then here's the master number 11 twice. So we have the master number 11 twice. We have 1111. So to me, that's good luck. This is about a transformation. This is about a level up, crossing a threshold into a new chapter in your life. This could be in any way that you are seeking. It could be in work. It could be in love. It could be getting a higher degree for some of you. Okay, let's see what we have from the Tarot of the Owls for Leo. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and North Node. So always feel free to check your other placements. We have the 5 of Pentacles. Yeah, you're not going to be left out of something. And if one thing doesn't come your way, that means there's something better for you. Wishes and dreams coming true. Feeling abundant, joyous, feeling full in your heart, feeling like you want to share your happiness, feeling like you want to give gifts, like you're that happy. We have the Hierophant, so this is some Taurus energy here. Also, this is about looking at the spiritual side of things. Like, for example, when I said, like, you may be saying it's the luck of the draw, or I just was given a break or whatever. Know that, you know, on a soul level, on a spiritual level, a karmic level, like, you've kind of somewhere earned this, okay? Even if it doesn't seem very earthly or human, okay? Like, somehow you karmically did the work somewhere. And you would know deep down if you really have. Like, I would think, you know, you could tap into that and know. If you heard that little voice, that's my very talkative cat Stripes, and we also call him Chief. Okay, yeah, so be careful about negative ego and telling yourself, well, I don't deserve this. It just came my way, or I was just there. Know that you do deserve it. The devil could also represent a Capricorn, and it could also represent the need for some fun in your life. Okay, so maybe you've been too serious about something. Maybe it's time to I just dropped a card, form a strategy on how you want to make time for some fun. That card, oh, I found it. Here it is. Hang on, bear with me. It's under the table here. It is the Queen of Wands, which I will show you in a second. Here we go. The Queen of Wands, some fire energy. You are a fire sign, so this represents some passionate fire energy. You're very attractive right now. Right now, people are attracted to you. You're so happy. You're wanting to share. You're happy and abundant. You have a really full heart. So this is covering energies over approximately the next 30 days. There could be a marriage. I wanted to say pending. Something big is pending. Pending nuptials. Pending something with the courthouse that's exciting. Something that brings you abundance. This could have to do with signing legal papers or applying for something, say maybe to make a business legal. It could be that too, but it also could have to do with a commitment. Okay, a commitment. It could be in love, like I said, marriage. Let's see what we have here. The Tower. Yeah, so a clean slate. A clean slate. So maybe somebody, like say their divorce finally went through. It was long and drawn out. And a lot of time went on that it was pending. Where it was emotionally okay to move on with someone else. But because that divorce hadn't happened yet, you couldn't legally marry them. So that's clearing the slate for you. That's going to go through. So that's for some of you, not all of you, okay? And remember, these are just tarot readings. They're meant to be fun, meant to give you some hope, guidance. You take what works for you, leave what doesn't. But this is never legal advice, health advice, just tarot readings. Okay, Eight of Pentacles, nice, doing what you love to make money. We're moving from the Five of Lack, right, to the Eight, where you are generating money that you don't have to shell out, okay? So maybe you were paying child support for a while, or spousal support or alimony, and now you're coming to the end of that and you don't have to anymore. Maybe you were paying really high property taxes and you decide to move. So you're not shelling out a ton of money that you don't need to anymore because, say, your kids are now grown and you don't have to worry about being in a super, super good school district or one with high acclaim that, would help your child get into the college of their choice. Or, according to what they want to study and what track they want to be on. The Hierophant with the Tower and Cornucopia is with the Knight of Pentacles. So this is about progress. This is about earning money. This is about building money. This is about building, I want to say, a legacy, which is more the Ten of Pentacles. But this is slowly and surely building that with this clean slate. You have a huge clean slate, Leo, having to do with something. Okay, so the Five of Pentacles with strategy. So form a strategy. Ask for help if you need it. Don't just sit there and wish somebody would help you if you don't speak up and say you need help, okay? Because we don't want that negative ego to ruin everything. In some way, the money that you're earning is more useful to you now. Now, if you were paying child support, that's a necessary thing and it's for our children and that's, needed and necessary, and it should be done, in my opinion, with the utmost respect. But that said, some of you your kid might be grown and that money doesn't have to go to child support anymore, and be grateful it was there for your child. But now, it still can be, you still might want to build something or help build something for your adult child. You might want to save up for when they get married. So now you put the money away for them. Okay, so that's for someone, not everyone, of course. It's a weird message. I don't think I ever got a message like that before. So the 4th chakra, Archangel Raphael. So listen to your heart, feeling full in your heart. People are coming to you like, Leo, like, this is really awesome. Like, and someone's saying, are you sure I'm invited? I don't know what that's all about. But you're like, yeah, come one, come all. Come join us. You're feeling very welcoming for some reason. You're very joyous. So the Emperor and the Queen of Wands. So this is you just, you know, taking charge of something. This is strong Aries energy too. This is the major arcana for Aries, which is another fire sign. And so with the 4th chakra, that's heart energy, but this is head energy. This is like making decisions that are not emotional. So since you have these 2 different energies in this reading, I think that you're really learning to balance your heart and your head. You're learning not to be offended. You're learning not to sweat the small stuff, and you're learning not to be personally offended by things that aren't meant to offend you anyway. And if they were meant to offend you, that's not cool either, obviously. But I think many of you have been feeling personally offended by a lot of things because of some kind of insecurity that you needed to work through. And I feel like a lot of you are coming on the other side of that. And it feels good and it's freeing. And you're like, wow, this is really great. I don't feel like everybody's against me or people are making fun of me or criticizing me. You're feeling more comfortable and proud of yourself, which is awesome. So the Hierophant and the Tower, 2 major arcana right here, right with one another. And we've got 4 major arcana in this reading. So these are some strong energies. Here's that clean slate for some of you. The end of a previous relationship. It might not have necessarily been a marriage, but it might have been a commitment where you lived together or you owned property together. And that finally all gets straightened out and resolved, and you're free to, you know, make this new commitment. Okay. Now, again, it doesn't have to be a marriage thing. It could be for some of you, but it could be another sort of commitment. Maybe somebody is bailing on you as a business partner, and you're like, fine, leave. I don't want to deal with you anymore because they've been giving you a hard time for a while. And maybe someone buys them out and you have a new commitment with a new business partner. And look, it's like I'm seeing like lucrative, happy, enough to share, celebrate. Somebody's business has reached some kind of threshold where it's worth celebrating, like an anniversary, and you're celebrating its progress, its expansion. So let's see what we have from Tea Leaf. Okay, so we have fair woman, dealings or relationship with a woman with blonde, gray, or white hair. The first thing that popped into my head was your business partner might have been someone you were married to. So it doesn't have to be a woman, but someone you were married to. And that's what made it harder and took longer to dissolve both things. And we have a two-faced friend, but also I love cats. So this could be happiness with your pets. This could be a new cat coming your way, or a stray cat you take in. Just make sure you call your vet. Know how to take care of any animal that you rescue. Make sure you know what to do. They all have special needs. Also, in this row here with the Nine of Cups, Emperor, Queen of Cups, I feel like you're not letting anybody interfere. Like this dissolution of some kind of contract, you're like, that's done. It didn't go the way I wanted it to go, but this new person coming in, this new commitment is not like that. And we have the casket. Don't be afraid of this imagery on here. It's just about someone going out of your life or the end of a situation. Wow, Leo, which totally makes sense right in this row here. Talk about the law of synchronicity. And look, we have an astral house right on top. Yeah, so for a lot of you, career is involved in this situation. Okay, so let's see. Let's go over here to the flower petals, and then we'll end with some oracle cards. Well, these popped right out. Geez, okay, one sec. Kind of started to lose my grip there. We have Frisia. This will all be worthwhile. Awesome, Leo. This will all be worthwhile. If you wish to comment below, please do. I'd love it if you want to share. And we have the Aster. The past is over. Let your true self step forward. Yeah, look at that. Past is over. Let your true self step forward. And with Lily of the Valley, happiness is found with your purpose. So really feeling like you have purpose, finding your purpose, and just putting it out there. So this is the Kitty Oracle. What do we have for Leo? We have be amazing, express your beauty. Be amazing, express your beauty. And we have hunker down, wait things out. So yeah, this will, whatever needs to come to an end will come to an end. I think you're past the hard part and you know that it's about to be over, and you're starting to get impatient, and who wouldn't? But it will. Just focus on something else. Focus on what makes you happy. It will happen. Everything's been put into motion if this message is for you. I wanted to get a couple from here. Almost forgot. This is the Angel Wisdom Tarot. Anything else for Leo? I only want one or two from here. Anything else for Leo? We have the Six of Pentacles. Archangel Jeremiah is represented here. The good you do comes back to you. An unexpected inflow of abundance. Borrowing wisely or paying off a debt. Sharing your wealth with others less fortunate. So that's awesome. So I was talking about like feeling abundant and wanting to share, wanting to celebrate something. And this is also reminding me of what I was saying in the beginning with the luck of the draw. Because that just came to me psychically before I even shuffled for your reading. So an unexpected inflow of abundance is going to feel like the luck of the draw to you. Okay, so that's really awesome. Should I get one more? Should I? All right, and here we go. Yeah, let go of the past. It's coming to an end. Okay, 3 days, 3 weeks, or 3 months. The hard part is going to get wrapped up. Don't worry. And I don't want to end on that card, so I'm going to get one more. Yeah, the Three of Pentacles, Archangel Raguel. So we've got more pentacles here. Do what you love. Recognition for the highest quality of work, especially creative endeavors, and also being paid well for your craft, working well with others, and an excellent reputation. And I always love the Three of Pentacles with the Eight of Pentacles. Okay, so this could be a lucrative time for you, time of freedom, having access to funds maybe you didn't have access to before. All right, Leo, thank you so much for being here. Please like, share, subscribe, all that good stuff. Comment below if you'd like. That would be awesome. And I will see you again soon.